What's poppin', y'all? It's your man, Money Maze. The gentleman to my left right here is a drummer, one of the best drummers on the planet, a producer, a DJ, the man of the hour, and an Air Force One designer. We're going to add that to the resume right now, right? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Questlove. What's good, Quest?
Peace.
Tell us a little bit. I got the kicks right here.
Yes.
Take us through that real quick. Tell us about the design process and what's going on. Let's go with the red ones first. We'll keep these.
Okay.
These are special, so we save these for later. So tell me about the design process behind these. What you were thinking when you put them together and how it came out.
Well, basically, like the type of sneakers that I gravitate towards, some days I feel just like wearing all white Air Force Ones, just regular match my outfit thing. And then some days I like the conversation piece, and usually because of the amount of sneakers that me and my bandmates go through, it takes a mighty good sneaker to get attention. And usually when you hear, right before we go on stage, that's usually when I unveil them. And if I get "oh, you bastard," that's always like, when you hear that, "oh, you bastard," from us, that means like, okay,
you did what you were supposed to do.
You weren't something crazy. The Air Max, the all print Air Max ones, the multiple skin, that was one of them "all you bastard" moments. And I was like, okay, like for me, like there's no such thing as a bad shoe or an ugly shoe. Like to me, like a shoe should be like a conversation piece. You know what I mean? Like some shoes are meant, just to blend it in with the outfit, but I like conversation shoe pieces, So I wanted to design I wanted my arrival in this world to be just the most outlandish, gargantuan set of exclamation points ever. A very unorthodox, a very crazy shoe. Actually, I designed something the exact opposite of this. Initially, my plan with my Air Force Ones was I told them I wanted to create the first utterly mismatched shoe, like absolutely different from each other. But I got it once, and it went to production. Like I got one pair, so eBay for $20,000, size 9.5. Anyway,
that's my size.
20,000. I got one pair of those, and I remember it was cool, but it was like it was a little too over the top. Like it was, even I was like, okay, this looks like a bowl of tricks, a bowl of Fruit Loops, and for each shoe. So I delivered the bad news to them that don't stop production. Like we got to start this from the top, and that's what we did. Like we actually went to headquarters. Me and my designer, but my personal designer, my friend Zenobia Morrow, she designed my silhouette there. Shout out to Zenobia. So we, basically went to the Nike headquarters, and I just sat there for hours going through every color combination, and it was very important that I be a part of the process, because I don't want to be one of these cats that just attach their name to anything and be like, yeah, this is my shoe. Like I sat there nights going through every color combination, every print combination, and for some reason, this gold, red, and green just stuck out to me. Like it didn't feel Christmassy, it didn't feel watermelon-y, but it felt like that was outlandish enough just for me to just sneak in before going over the top. So, yeah, that's what I wanted.
So now, when you finally saw the joint on the screen and everything came to fruition, what were you thinking at that point?
It just, the feng shui of it felt right, and I just thought, okay, this speaks loud. Like this is crazy. This is coordinated. It's crazy. It's outlandish, and like I wanted to appeal to a certain sneakerhead. Like there's some certain, and I've been to the websites. I've been like, oh man, these are ugly. Like of course those are the cats that don't pay, like I pay G's for my sneaks. You know what I mean? Like I stand in line for my sneaks. I pay G's for them. I come here all the time. I'll put down. I mean, of course, my job affords me that luxury, so I'm not going to act like, oh, everyone should do that. But that's the type of sneakerhead I am. So, and I just wanted to create something that's on the opposite end of the spectrum.
So we got the special joints right here.
Yeah.
We've seen the red ones, so let's take a look at these gold joints. These joints right here are blazing. Talk to us about that whole idea that came about. You got the red ones, you got the gold joints. Tell us about that.
I actually got to give credit to my man Jesse at Nike. He basically came out, like, we were done the shoe, and they were like, okay, you satisfied, you happy? And I was like, yeah, I am, but, like, I said, we're missing something crazy. And he's like, well, instead of doing the mismatch shoe thing, he's like, why don't we do like a golden ticket, you know, like on some Willy Wonka type thing, like a golden ticket thing. And he explained the idea and the concept of, like, okay, let's do a special limited version that only select people will get, and you know, and make it like gold and everything. And then he started playing with the colors, and I seen it, and that's when it was official. It
was official after that.
Absolutely.
So now, for everyone that's been out there, you know it's Friday. The joints drop in about 2 hours, but they've been out here since Tuesday. Right. So they've been out here for 4 days now. So for the kids out there that have been lining up for about 4 days, what do you got to say to them?
I came by and talked to them last night. Like, when they told me that, I thought, like, people were exaggerating. Like, I've heard of, you know, when Nike would do the 420 line 2 years in a row, like, I got up around, like, 4 in the morning or whatever, because, you know, they sell them at 4:20 in the morning, and got a few pairs. And I remember the Espos, when they came out, I was online. Okay, granted, I wasn't online, but I slept in my car next to the spot. And so I happened to be DJing a party for Wesley Snipes last night at about 4 blocks away from this location. And I told my cabbie, I said, yo, make a U-turn. I just want to see what's the deal. And sure enough, they were on the corner sleeping. And I was just like, I don't know. I was overwhelmed when I saw that. So, I got out, rapped to them. I got them some food. That to me, that's like real love. That's real love right there. Not even for me, just for, like, the art of sneaker collecting. Because it's like, for me, that used to be me in the golden age of hip-hop. Like, that used to be me. I used to be up all night waiting, like, oh, damn, Midnight Marauders is coming out tomorrow. I can't wait, da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, sneakers are, like, pretty much the only thing left that still brings me that excitement. You know what I mean? Like, especially with the Clark Kent line and all that stuff. And, like, yo, I can't wait. And I'm a rock motherfucker. This is something, like, shit you be dreaming about. And so, to me, like, that's a very overwhelming feeling. So, I'm very appreciative.
We all know that you're an official sneakerhead. You mentioned that before, and I can, we all know there's legends behind what you've copped. So to finally get your own Nike Air Force One, your silhouette on it, Questlove official Nike Air Force One, how does that feel?
I said it before, and I'll say this is almost. I think this is better than the Grammy, and I know it's ass backwards to say that, but, like, my Grammy is sitting on my toilet in my old home. My Nikes are in a shrine in my bedroom with special light on them. You know what I mean? So it's like
better than the Grammy. I mean, you can't say nothing more than that.
It's like, for real, and like, some people that know me, they like, you complain too much, and are you happy with anything in your life? And I have to say that I officially can shut up on August 1st, 2008. I feel like, this is my mark. This is my mark.
There you have it. Questlove in the building at ALIFE Rivington Club on the release date of the Uestos Nike Air Force One. Questlove official design joints. I want to thank you for coming on. Thank you, Quest. It was a pleasure. Again, Maze for KixandtheCity.com in the building with Questlove, y'all. Peace.